Six-pack.
Why are you a changed man? What's going on?
Lots of energy.
Lots of energy. Lots of energy.
He's glowing a little.
Yeah, I swear to God, I was going to say that. आज boy blush लगा के लगता है मुझे.
Cuticle.
Miracle's blushing a little bit. Okay.
All right, stop harassing Miracle. Hello, people. Welcome back to Nothing Happens Here. Another damn podcast. We're back for another episode. We're going to keep coming back for another episode. Hope you're all doing well. How y'all doing?
How's it going, man? Sama?
Enjoying my coffee, extra black.
You got your coffee?
You guys seem to be out of energy.
Did you put some sugar in there?
We'll just get some energy.
No, it's good without the sugar.
So just to let you guys know, Sama's really tired. Sama's sleepy. He woke up really early today. So, we're going to try to keep him entertained and engaged with us. So, yeah, let's hope it works.
Hey, man. When, so, yeah, you were saying?
Wow. I think we're already losing Sama, guys. So, bear with us. But, yeah, guys, what's up?
Oh, man,
we just tried to record this. Bijli chale gayi thi. Sorry. So we're starting.
That was the first. And it was during my Bijli Jaane Wali story as well.
We'll say
were you talking about that?
I was talking about that, remember?
क्या बात कर रहा तू?
About the hernia operation. And
the Bijli chale gayi thi.
Oh, yeah.
Do not
Thank God the
engage
Bijli
him.
went.
Yeah, man.
Thank
Don't
God.
engage him in that.
The Bijli went.
Do not engage him in that. So, guys, what's happening today? What's up?
Bro, I started my workout regimen today.
You did. You're dieting now, right?
Yeah.
We just spoke about this earlier, so we're gonna pretend like we never spoke about this, and we're gonna do it all over again. So, Meeru, how's your diet going? What are your goals?
I hate working out, man.
I hate
honestly.
working out too.
I'm a foodie, man. I just like food, and I want to die.
Oh, you're a foodie.
Fruity.
I'm a fruity.
Yeah, that's fruity. Tutti fruity.
I'm not a big fan.
Floral and fruity.
I'll eat if I have to, but I don't like need. I don't like. I'm not a foodie. I don't think I'm a foodie. You a foodie? You're what the hell am I
किससे पूछ रहे थे? वो तो प्लेट भी खा जाते हैं.
I love food.
So,
but I make good use of my food. I just don't waste it, sit there and just let it,
we usually
gather on my...
You just have.
So 6 days a week, 5 days a week when we game.
Let me just fix this.
What are you doing?
Just carry on.
अच्छा Miracle को आजकल अपने image के बारे में बड़ा फर्क पड़ता है. Guys, I was saying that my camera angle wasn't right. Never says that. I got feedback.
To be fair, it needs to be this one. नहीं मैंने इस पे बैठना है. इस वाली सीट पे बैठना है.
भाई आजकल Miracle इतना change हुआ है. Like never has he ever asked before कि मैं कुछ लेके आऊँ. आज ये guys, you want something?
खुद चले गया था. I was setting up lights here. He just I see him get up. He's like, यार मैं जा रहा हूँ. मैं सामान लेने जा रहा हूँ.
Bored. I was like, यार
No, you weren't bored. That was some energy.
No, I was bored.
I was like,
has he ever done like something like that before?
Hell no.
Like you're sitting at the studio. He's never been like, यार मुझे ये चाहिए मैं आता हूँ.
No. He'd be sitting at the deck of Star Deck and he'd be like, यार वो फलानी चीज़. And it's like literally 5 feet away.
और इसने आज खुद ही सोचा.
This guy went in the heat.
I was really happy. Yeah.
Brought all that water.
What do you call it?
The great. पता नहीं क्या है.
जो भी
Six-pack.
Miracle, why are you a changed man? What's going on?
Lots of energy.
Lots of energy.
Lots of energy.
He's glowing a little.
Yeah, I swear to God, I was going to say that. आज boy blush लगा के लगता है मुझे.
Cuticle.
Miracle's blushing a little bit. Okay.
All right, stop harassing Miracle.
Let's call him a cuticle.
Cuticle.
You called him a nail.
Oh God.
Oh, cuticle. I didn't think of that. Yeah,
that's what it is.
Oh shit, cuticle.
So why are you glowing differently, Miracle? What's the secret? What's the secret to glowing?
Just waking up early. And,
Ooh.
The secret.
So you learned from the previous episode.
Oh yeah.
और शक्लें बनाया कर सब सीख जाएंगे.
कौन सी शक्लें?
जो तू बनाता है.
कौन सी?
The morning routine.
The morning routine. क्या मतलब? क्या कौन सीखेगा? कौन सीखना चाह रहा है मेरी शक्लें? क्या हुआ? Are you okay?
What's he doing?
I don't know. I have no idea what the joke is even.
That's his. That he spoke about the morning routine. You guys were like,
but that was like long overdue. इतने असर से bad routine.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to like diffuse the thing. Just go.
You can't, bro. Can't troll me, man. You can try to troll me, but you won't succeed. I'll make everyone else troll you in the process.
I mean, you could try.
It just happened. It's on camera.
You better not cut that out.
I'm not. It's literally on camera now. So guys, we're getting a lot of feedback on our pod. What's up?
Nothing.
Okay. He's just like
energized.
Energy. We're getting a lot of podcasts. One thing I've been noticing is people have been asking us to really dig into topics when we talk. We tend to bounce around, and because naturally we're just.
और कुछ लोग काटते भी बहुत ज़्यादा हैं.
Yeah. That's fine. That's natural.
Somebody bites. Who bites?
Another one.
Oh. Third episode. So today I wanted to discuss with you, fine gentlemen, about. Oh, sorry, I don't want to do that. I want to talk about. I don't know how well you got, if you guys are, even into it or not, but the difference of what film is like now and versus what it used to be like when it was made on film, when everything wasn't shot on sound stages and green screens, and everything wasn't a CGI element. Films were made in real locations. If a movie was set in New York, it was made in New York. If it was in Miami, it was made like Scarface, Godfather, all these movies. So, what? I'm just talking to everyone.
He's talking to everyone.
So this guy's just zoning out, bro.
No, he pointed out is it Scarface as in.
Scarface, because that's your favorite movie.
And that's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, what do you feel when you watch a movie today versus when you think about the movies you used to watch in the 90s or the early 2000s, like pre 2001, 2, 3, I guess? Like, do you feel a difference, or do you not pick? As a general audience, do you not pick up on that?
Yeah, big difference.
Yeah.
Big difference. Me personally, I'm not a fan of the 4K and
the digital 4K, super clear,
high def, and all that because it's too real.
It's too real. Yeah, it's too fast.
If I'm watching fiction, I want to feel like I'm, escaping for those 2 hours into this fictional world. I don't want to. There was this feel. There was this, fantasy feel.
A texture
to the old school film.
But you always knew that you're watching a movie, even though they make it as real as they can. They still. The familiarity of, okay, this is a movie. This is a piece of cinema I'm watching. That existed. Now it's gone, I think. It's like, okay, this is just real life. Right? No.
Too crisp.
Too crisp.
I don't like it too crisp.
Yeah. Do you guys turn off that setting on your TV with the motion blur? Fast motion. That's the worst. He doesn't know what I'm talking about.
And no, I don't. And I also feel like, remakes of film, like I feel like filmmaking has become very easy for people. Like back in the day.
Oh, you mean like the access to the equipment?
Access to the equipment, because pehle hamare paas like everyone has like 4K cameras.
Yeah.
And they were like really expensive back in the day. Like we're shooting on like 4K cameras also now.
Ooh.
Hey, look at us. High value production.
4K, but we're not shooting 4K.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
Edit karne mein masla hota hai. Lekin even it has become easier, but do you guys not think that the remakes that they're making for films aren't like as good as they were before?
Well, no. I mean, I don't know. I personally feel very privileged to live in a time where like I'm getting to relive movies from my childhood as an adult, in remade it with modern technology and however far filmmaking has come from the 90s or whatever.
Right.
So I like that. Sure, some of the remakes suck, but I still like that. I'm 35, but I'm still getting to enjoy the Jurassic Park world, the
prequel to Predator.
Prequel to the Predator world. Like these movies came out when I was a child. So getting to see all that, kind of weird, but I like it. It's nice. I like the remake.
And if you
culture.
notice, they're bringing the older franchises and brands back because
I think because they're done with the.
Hani kar bhi liya, or like and because stories were more interesting and original back then. That's why you're constantly seeing sequels,
Blade and
all that. Yeah. Matlab, you even this Hollywood and Bollywood in general in the 90s, huh?
Bollywood.
Yeah. मैं क्या थोड़ा inclusive ना.
Sorry, हाँ यार मैं भी करता हूँ उसको. Bollywood तो 90s को तो मुझे भी बहुत पता है.
All the songs you see that are getting, it's all Flana 2.0.
Baazigaro,
I hate that though. I hate it.
Unchi Hai Building 2.0.
Oh yeah, these
2.0.
but
Das Behane 2.0.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Lekin jis tarah Shigri pehle kehta like you used to go to like actual locations. If you're trying to like shoot in New York, you would go to New
you
York.
would get the texture of the place.
Lekin ab like how Unreal Engine is, like it's free, right? And anyone can access it.
Yeah.
तुझे पता है
मेरे अंदर कुछ जागने वाला था.
The confidence.
I had to contain.
उसके अंदर like you don't have to go to like the actual locations. You can create your own environments.
Yeah,
and, like,
there's a limitation to that. It's not as simple as that, of course.
Lekin free na bro, it's accessible to everyone.
It's free. It's free as long as you're using their assets within Unreal Engine. You can't take their assets outside into Blender or 3ds Max, any other 3D software. You have to make everything within Unreal. And then you have to also credit them. So it is free in that way, and it's a huge resource. But you still can't just create anything there. Like there's limitations. Your character's feet, the depth of the space around your character. There's still a difference between having it there in real and having it behind you in a projector or whatever. So, but Unreal, it's a great resource. I don't know you were into Unreal.
I'm into everything, man. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Well, this is gonna be an Unreal Studio.
Oh yeah,
the studio back
Once we finally break down the wall and
there. We're
turn
gonna break that
into
wall
a
down.
Unreal
We could break it down ourselves. We could break it down ourselves and kind
and
of
record it.
record it. Yeah.
Oh, सामने तो टक्करे मारेगा. सामने को उठा के मारेगा.
Oh man, Miracle, what do you?
Yeah, so
stand?
I was thinking, like, there's a certain like warmth in film versus
a glow and a
digital.
warmth.
Yeah. I think you know better. The way the highlights, the way they blow out in digital, it's not there in film.
Of course, everything's so clean and so crisp, and there's so much room for information to be captured that you lose that the imperfections that happen when you go through a chemical process of processing film and editing film and clipping out actual physical reels of movies and shit.
Film stock, everything.
Yeah.
Right, so like zeros and ones and actual light hitting the thing. So there's a big difference there. The colors and everything.
The colors are very different.
I think Christopher Nolan is someone who still shoots on
mostly,
film. So that's why we noticed that thing.
Yeah, because he's an old school guy. I think that's, like all the old school
Steven
directors.
Spielberg probably no.
No, for sure. Because he's all about technology. He's about digital. It's all James Cameron, Spielberg. These guys are the guys, and then George Lucas is the guy who kind of I think destroyed filmmaking.
I see, you told me that. I didn't know that. I didn't know he was the one to sort of.
So like the whole Star Wars franchise, the second time around when it came back in 2003, 2001, Phantom Menace. Those three movies just kind of derailed filmmaking on celluloid because he progressed technology so far and so fast in those three movies that everyone's like, shit, this is how you can do this too. Let's just do this. Everyone does this because it's cheaper. You can view your movie while it's being made. You can edit it while it's being made. Film में तो ये होता है ना कि आप shoot करोगे आप you have a film. You have a viewfinder. Film.
अब क्या तुम लोग सब रह रहे कि मैं फिल्म बोलना शुरू कर दूं.
So you have a viewfinder, and what you're getting, that's all you're seeing. Right? You're just recording it and hoping that all your calculations and your measurements and your guesses are all correct about lighting and space and focus and all that stuff. Digital में तो ये आप देखते हुए focus कर रहे हो, lighting भी set कर रहे हो, change कर रहे हो. So when that process changed, people were like, this is much easier to go digital. That's why everything then 2003 onwards, 4 onwards, 5 onwards, it was just digital completely. And then I think Iron Man 1, if you watch Iron Man 1 and 2, and then you watch 3 and the rest of the Avenger movies, it's a different world completely of cinematography. It's like the movies look so different. Iron Man 1 had this amazing texture and feeling, which none of them.
They actually went to the locations.
They went to the locations. They shot on film. Exactly. Yeah, they had to do much more back then to like get the texture of the world together.
And it was more practical with the suits as well, I think, because as the films went on, they went into the CG suits.
The thing, Robert Downey just wears a vest now with the dots.
Horrible.
Yeah, I can't even imagine being on set and you're just wearing this like little like shoulder pads, and that's it. You're supposed to act as Iron Man. It must be hard.
So why do you think that is? Is it because of the cinematographers not having control over the thing anymore? Because it's all green screen, and they don't have to focus on the light and everything.
What is too much? Why do you think? What is what?
Like the cinematographers, they don't have that control anymore. They don't have to do as much.
Why does the cinematographer has more control now?
Like you have a green screen, you have these lights.
Yeah,
it's not like you're
lighting the location and and creating depth and real depth. Yeah, that too. But I mean, at that level, like big budget movies, the cinematographer still has that much control because he can control the lighting much more in a sound on a soundstage. So I think cinematographers might enjoy that even. I don't know.
Yeah, but once the VFX
takes over, still goes through the cinematographer. Like cinematographer will always have a brief of how he wants the scene to be shot. Right, so the VFX artist will follow that. And there's always a VFX guy on set following that stuff. So
तो हम OTT platforms की बात कर रहे थे ना. How iFlix has like a it's not really a big OTT platform, but we're also not getting opportunities like on OTT platforms abroad. Like just how
because we're not making content for them. We're not making content that anyone abroad wants yet.
But do you think
people don't want to see dramas out there, man? They have better content to watch out there.
लेकिन अभी recently Z5 के content बना था, bro.
Abroad, I thought you were talking about
I'm talking about like Netflix, Amazon Prime, and all these other.
Yeah, no. Wait, Z5 wants different content, but Netflix and Amazon Prime want very different content. You look at the shows they take from India, Mirzapur, and all these shows. Those are hard-hitting shows, thrillers, crime mysteries, shows about characters and worlds and stories that you wouldn't otherwise get to see. No one wants. Those guys don't want domestic drama like Ghar Ghar.
No, but Shiggy, I'm pretty sure पाकिस्तान के अंदर लोग हैं जिनके पास अच्छी stories हैं, but I don't.
उनको chance नहीं मिलता ना बनने के लिए.
वही मैं कह रहा हूँ ना.
Yeah.
अब Bollywood से like there's so many films and stuff which are like no one knows who they are. Like उसके अंदर कौन है? Like the actors and everything.
Newcomers.
लेकिन इधर से इतनी opportunities पाकिस्तान के अंदर से नहीं मिल रही.
There's a YouTube channel, उसका नाम मुझे पूछ रहे हैं, but
C Prime.
Yeah, C Prime. You know? The content that they have, it's very different from जो आपके dramas का है इस तरह. Like
I'm gonna have to reserve my comment about C
Okay.
Prime.
no, just content.
No, it's
like
different
not
in the
production
sense
value.
They tell different stories.
Right.
Yeah,
They
like
do-
the,
they
like the
do
stories are
typical
not the same.
stories.
You know.
There's a few.
कौन सी
good
देखी है
ones in
तुमने?
there.
मैंने जोई वाली देखी थी. I think that's on C Prime. That was okay. That was good.
लेकिन
I saw
अच्छा
the
मैंने
doll.
मैंने एक
The
Zahid
dancing doll?
Dancing
Yeah,
doll.
yeah. I
Myra
saw that
wali?
one as
Myra
well.
and Zahid?
There was one
Dancing doll
with
was-
I don't
Sanam
know.
Saeed.
They don't know. Okay.
Google
Well,
it. I'll
great
look it
memory, boys. By the way.
Look it up.
तूने कौन सी देखी है?
एक सनम सईद वाला था वो मुझे उसका नाम भूल गया. but-
सनम सईद
She does
वाला?
some. She does some good
Where
work.
she's
man.
a serial killer.
She's a great.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Sanam
yeah.
Saeed's a great
Okay,
actor.
yeah,
So
yeah.
those
Great
like you don't like see those stories up. You know.
I mean, you could
Yeah.
you could correct me on this. Like, I feel like every content that we're seeing is very very similar to dramas, like caked up lighting and all that.
Yeah, it's like very.
Because we're still stuck in a very beautified era.
Well, more. Yeah, that too. But these
Everything
C
has
Prime's
to look
not doing that.
beautiful. They're not. They're
Yeah.
trying to step away. They're trying to get into that gritty.
Oh, but you mean
street
they're
level.
coming from that so deeply? Yeah.
Like Lal Kabutar, I think was the first step towards that street.
वो तो team ही ऐसी थी ना कि they knew what they knew what they were doing. I mean,
and that's
Kamal-
why it carried over into Jurels as well.
Jurels.
Same team.
Oh, was it?
Is it the same director also?
No,
No, it
not the
wasn't
same
Kamal.
director, but what editor? Azmi Mo editor.
He's a
He's a
cinematographer.
cinematographer, bro.
Mo's a cinematographer.
Not an editor.
But he I think he edited it.
Mo,
Edited
are you an
it,
editor now? Let us know.
Wait.
But I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I know Mo. He's a cinematographer. He's like
No,
one
bro.
of the-
I know he's a
cinematographer कभी
cinematographer.
editing करता है.
Yeah.
It's either the director or you have like
yeah, and Mo's one of the biggest cinematographers in Pakistan.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
brilliant.
I've seen one. सामने ने मुझे दिखाई थी. I think was it called the Desert Eagle or something?
No, it was called the. You mean the one take video?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Oh,
really
Mo,
good.
Mo was a producer on Jurels.
Editor or producer. दो मुख्तलिफ चीज़ें.
Executive producer.
और
And I'm pretty sure he was editor because I saw it.
लिखना भूल गया होगा वो.
Acha, but maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. I don't know.
So was it called
we'll
Desert
call him
what?
and find out. I don't know what it was called, but
सामने वो जो
I
one take video थी where Mo did it. वो तूने दिखाई थी. What was it
Mo
called?
didn't do it. Kamal did it.
no, Mo
Mo
shot
was
it.
a cinematographer for it, bro.
Mo Azmi is a cinematographer, bro.
And Kamal directed it.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool music video. The
Yeah,
desert
it was
one.
sick, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Really good.
Definitely.
But yeah, moving from that to something else that I found really interesting is I was checking out online the new telescope picture. James Webb, I think
The
Webb.
James Webb Telescope.
Man,
yeah.
it's insane.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't know. You know what that is?
No.
Do you know what the Hubble telescope was?
No.
Oh, holy shit. Okay. Do you know the moon
No.
landing? Have you heard of the moon
No.
landing?
No. Oh, the moon landing. Yeah.
Okay. You know what NASA is?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Do you know what the moon is?
You know what the moon is? जो ईद पे पतला सा निकलता है ना ईद पे. So NASA made. There's some food in my mouth. NASA made this new telescope. First they had this telescope, Hubble.
The
right?
Hubble, yeah.
That could see, that really expanded how much of the universe we can see.
Okay.
So we were seeing stars like billions of light years away.
Mm-hmm.
Recently, then their new telescope, James Webb Telescope, expanded even that vision.
Oh, you can go to Mars with that?
No, it's a
Bro, Mars
it's
is in
a-
our solar system.
So it's a telescope that they
Yeah.
launched in space, and it took
Okay.
like 6 months, I think, to like get out
get it out there, yeah.
somewhere. Yeah.
And it's able to see further than the Hubble
Yeah.
telescope.
It's not. You can't go anywhere on it. It's a telescope, right? You look through it.
You
and-
see
it
things.
sends the images back, and the
And it's
image
infrared.
that it's
And-
sent back, like to us,
That's what you think.
it's the most.
Ah.
Yeah, it's the like the most high definition image of
So
the universe
Basically,
that
it-
we've
universe,
seen.
the entire universe.
infrared, like they can see Jupiter.
So what? Jupiter?
Yeah.
No, like this is further away
What
from
are you guys
Jupiter.
talking about? Jupiter. These are all
The
planets in our
universe.
solar system.
Yeah.
We're talking about the universe. We're talking about different galaxies. We're talking. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But Jupiter is in our planet, in our solar system.
Yeah,
Like
we
we're
can
talk-
see
Huh.
Jupiter from.
Oh, you're
regular-
saying
regular
it can see
telescope.
further than
in
Yeah,
in,
the
in
universe,
comparison to
others.
what the telescope can see, Jupiter is like Pindi to Islamabad.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, literally. So it's showing
That's what it is.
stars.
Mm.
No, showing the
The
That's
actual
yeah.
photo.
okay. Hey, miracle.
So, the
you,
photo.
you saw
It's
the
a-
picture,
it's a
right?
3D. That's what it is. They're showing the telescope right there. It's a 3D model.
No.
Let me see.
No, wait,
Oh
wait.
my god.
So yeah, I'll just
Turn
I'll
it
just
around over
find the
here.
photo, but
Yeah,
we'll
just
show
check
the
out
photo
we'll-
here
We'll
as
put
well.
it down here. These guys, they're just not.
At least मैं उसमें interest ले रहा हूँ ना. I'm like, I want to know what it is.
But so what
Is that not it?
You don't show when you talk about Hubble and James Webb, you don't show the telescope itself. You show what the telescope captured, bro.
Oh, then say that. You're like, show him a picture of the
Say
telescope.
that. Who the hell wants to see it?
You just said show him a picture of the telescope.
Miracles on it. You forget
So
about it.
the stars and the galaxies and everything that you see, a lot of people saw this photo and there were like two kinds of reactions. The first one was, we're so small, we're so insignificant. And the other one was,
Like,
okay, whoa, there's so much out
There's
there.
so much out there.
So
yeah.
how did you feel like when you saw the photo?
No, definitely. I mean, I already.
That's a good question, man. What are you laughing at?
I'm already like well aware.
Hey,
of how,
Captain Obvious. I'm allowed to laugh if I want to.
No, you're just either sleeping or laugh for no reason.
Dumbass.
So I'm already aware of how like insignificant and meaningless technically we are in the grand scheme of the universe. So I didn't have that reaction. I was just like, wow, like holy shit. It's so huge and incomprehensible. The scale, the sheer scale of the universe is just so damn incomprehensible that it's like it's fun to think about it because there's no end to it. So it was really cool. I think it was cool. But then it's also kind of the sad part is that most of those stars you're seeing, they're already dead.
Yeah.
Because by the time the light's reaching us, stars die, right?
Millions of light years.
If the stars millions or billions of light years away, by the time you're seeing it, most of the stars you're seeing in the sky, they're dead. They're gone. They're not there. If you were to actually teleport yourself to that location right now, there would be no star there. You get it?
Yeah. Do you believe aliens exist?
Do you believe?
Do you believe aliens exist?
I hope they do. I don't know. I don't believe it or not. There's no evidence to substantiate that they do yet, but I hope they do.
What was that place called? Area what?
Area what?
51?
Area 51.
I thought you were talking about some other one. I'm like,
No.
It's only one.
Area
Only one.
51.
So you don't believe they? Do you?
I think
What
they
do you
do.
feel?
I
Oh,
think
shit,
they do.
you do.
There
Yeah.
is other life,
Other life
हमारी
forms.
Earth के अलावा Mars के ऊपर भी, and I can't wait for the
Mars
day.
Mars पे aliens हैं.
No, I'm not
ढूंढ
saying.
रहे हैं.
I'm saying मुझे लगता है कि अगर when Elon and all these other people decide to go on Mars, I feel like there will be other life forms.
No,
just
but they
than
send
humans.
rovers and everything like Curiosity.
Yeah.
I think that's the latest one.
Curiosity
They
rover,
couldn't
yeah.
find anything.
There's no life
Yeah,
forms
yeah.
On Mars?
Yeah,
There's no life
They
on
sent
Mars, bro.
two rovers on Mars. The latest one was Curiosity. उससे पहले वाली थी, उसका नाम मुझे भूल गया, I think.
मुझे भी नहीं याद.
Yeah, that one got destroyed or something.
Wondrous.
But yeah.
Wondrosity.
So why is Elon Musk trying to go there?
To colonize it.
Because it's the most Earth-like planet.
Because there used to be water on Mars.
Yeah.
Billions of years ago. So obviously our planet will die at some point, right?
Yeah.
In the very far away future.
I hope मैं जब तक जिंदा हूँ तब तक क़यामत ना आए.
It's definitely very far in the future. I think the sun is like billions of years away from swallowing us. But yeah, they just want to make sure that humankind exists throughout any extinction event. An asteroid won't be able to wipe us out. Any kind of natural disaster won't wipe us out because we're on multiple planets, and that's the future of any civilization if we ever reach that far. So yeah, we could be aliens ourselves.
Oh,
To someone else.
I mean, when we are on Mars, we are aliens, technically.
Oh, that's a really good point, America.
Yeah.
That's a really.
Well, aliens. Those are aliens.
You want to talk about your topic for the day?
No,
what was
I
it?
think
What
I
was
got
the
it
topic
out.
for the day?
क्या था तेरा topic?
I got no topics.
Oh no, he's out of topics, man.
Oh, Miracle. Oh, you had a topic.
What was my
About the analog audio versus the.
Oh yeah, that'll be going back to the
That's
analog versus.
Okay, let's go back to it. Who
Let's
cares?
go. Let's go. Well, we can go back. Whatever. If it's natural.
I want to know about where do you think? Do you think cinemas are gonna eventually just go extinct?
Extent?
Cinemas khatam ho jayenge and just go to like OTT. Like where do you see digital going in the next 5 years? Why is my mom calling me?
No, I don't think cinemas can ever go extinct, but there will be a more marginalized platform. I think eventually, because people prefer to watch it at home now.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
What do you think, Sama?
Yeah.
Why do you look so pissed off?
Huh?
Why do you look so pissed
I'm not
off?
pissed off.
He's got his cranky pants on.
अभी थोड़ी देर पहले I'm a charmer. I'm a nice guy. I'm a hot guy. I'm a naive guy. I'm a mad guy.
Nice guy.
So, Rickle,
Yeah.
तू बता ना अपने thing that you were talking about. Analog versus what was the other thing?
So I can sort of transition it with the space thing. Like, do you know they send some objects in space? And उसमें से एक चीज़ is a vinyl record. I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
गाने
yeah.
कौन-कौन से, but That's because vinyl is an analog format.
And the Beatles are on that too.
I think so, yeah. And you don't need any sort of digital thing to
So
read it.
theoretically, if aliens found it, how would they play it?
They will just play it through the magnetic thing. So basically,
that.
vinyl record has grooves,
Those
and
little lines
the needle just moves. And
so they sent the device to play it too.
No,
in there?
but
No.
they'll probably like
The aliens might have
They're
it.
aliens,
Aliens
you
might
know,
have it.
yeah.
Aliens will have it. What do you call it?
The record player.
yeah.
So that technology, that's the analog, and people still say analog vinyl jo hai, that sounds much better than the new MP3s and the waves that we have.
What do you think?
I think no. I think
No.
no. Like there used to be a certain, again, we were warmth wali baat. That was not really the source, but that was more like just cheez se wo awaaz aa rahi hai.
Matlab,
Like the
instrument.
record player, not the actual sound itself.
Oh, okay.
But there is this thing, like the way certain music was recorded. For example, now we just record a audio file agi. Uske baad we do the EQing and everything, But there's like an out of the box kind of recording. You have these analog things, and analog equalizer and analog compressor. It goes through that first, and then the audio is captured.
So it kind of affects the audio.
Yeah, and it adds the sort of warmth to it. There are no zeros and ones involved.
Right.
There's no noise. Like, how you
It's
have
not perfect.
the highlights blowing out in video. Here we don't really have any peaking.
Right.
So it sort
which
of
adds
becomes
to the
very
imperfections
musical,
that make it so like natural.
So that's the thing. That's one thing that affects it. But I don't think there's that much of a difference. We have a higher quality recording standard and
or ease of use either be again, just
Ease
like
of
how we're
use, so
talking
it's
about
there,
filmmaking. Har cheez mein, bro, look, paise banane mein ease of use, like with crypto and everything, filmmaking mein, then sound also.
बताओ भाई किधर से तुझे मिला ease of use पैसे बनाने में.
Segue, man. Segue. But Miracle, I have a question for you. Do you think these days anyone can become a singer because of how the softwares are and everything?
No, you cannot become a singer just
लेकिन
like
bro,
that.
पहले खाली एक चीज होती थी, which was autotune, right? अब इतनी सारी चीजें आ गई जिससे you can alter.
A singer is not someone who uses autotune. That's just
But people do though over here.
Yeah, but
there's more to it, I guess.
How do I say it? Like, you can use a hack way to do something,
Right,
but you
right.
don't become that, a singer is someone with that skill who can sing in those notes and everything. You could be someone who is singing a song, but that's a different thing. You're not a singer yourself. You can use auto-tune to make yourself sing.
But you're not a singer just by
yeah.
doing that. Yeah, that makes sense.
So, but we have access to everything now. Anyone can be a music producer. And they should
if they know how
if
to,
they have
if they
the
learn
thing,
that, if they're willing to learn
because
that.
everyone has access to it. It doesn't matter if you have.
But it's not
like a
easy,
huge
right?
team.
The software, the
definitely
technical
not easy.
side of it, it's not
Definitely
easy. Yeah.
You need to have the knack for it. You need to have the curiosity for it.
Because just learning the software, I think, is can be quite tedious.
That's like half of it now.
Yeah. Because if you figure that out, then you can make everything in there. But
And the
just
music
getting
theory
that down,
and everything.
And I mean, I've seen these softwares, and there's really no end to how much of them you can learn. Like there's just so many plugins, so many things that you can just keep adding to the sound,
And all of them are just very. All of them are very different from each other.
Software.
That's the thing. Yeah.
What do you use?
I have, I think, like transcended from like the softwares.
Wait, what? What does that mean? You don't use any software?
No, like it doesn't matter what software. Yeah. But like I work on FL Studio, then I had to like forcefully move to a Mac. So that was Logic. That was a completely new experience.
Logic.
Then tried Ableton, then Studio One. So now I'm using like 3 different.
And you don't have
softwares
trouble with like changing user interfaces?
Not anymore.
Nice.
Because once you know how it works, like how the basics are, everything's the same. But it's just about what's easier to do. I don't mix my music on FL anymore. I use Studio One because it has a different.
It's just what software is good for the right.
Yeah.
Adobe का भी एक है ना sound का
Audition. Adobe Audition. That's
yes,
usually I think
learning
mostly
that.
used for audio cleaning up and audio. I think so. I could be wrong. I've never really
I
used
started
that.
to learn that.
Oh, you did? For what?
Just for like whatever vlogs or whatever I made, just to like clean up the audio and everything.
Yeah, it's a good audio
जो podcast
processing
भी करता था
software.
मैं. I used to like go on Audition and try to clean up the audio and everything.
Nice. All right. What software do you use?
Whatever he uses.
Oh, you're a music producer.
Wait, does he ever like do you ever like sit at the computer? Do you know how to use the softwares?
Yeah.
Oh, so you can produce your own songs if you needed to.
I can't produce the music, but I can like edit the the clips on the waves and adjust them and.
Speaking of music, is nowadays most music just made in the computer, or like as in like the sounds, the samples, or do people use instruments?
That's a really good question.
I think so.
Thank you.
Hey, good one, man.
Just let the question be and let it go.
Yeah, I think so because you can recreate most of the sounds using a VST plugin. You have samples now. You have access to sample libraries. So they're not really like they're real instruments, recorded instruments.
And then you're picking out those sounds and then putting them and manipulating them to change.
To just like sound real.
So like if you wanted to put a guitar riff into a song, obviously it's easier to play it if you have a player. But then if you take like notes, can you make those sound like a clean riff?
You can but you have to put in like a lot of effort for it.
Yeah, because when you're playing guitars, there are bends, there's
slides,
weird
and everything. Same thing with instruments like a violin and all these things. There is a certain way, like a human would play, and then there's.
So can you get that just from using samples? No, right?
That.
Okay.
But just talking about Gulabo Rani, the instruments that I use, I mean, we didn't really use like an actual huge orchestra for it. Right. It's all done in the box.
With the keyboard.
But it's the way that we play. Like, I think I mentioned I had to learn the violin to play a few notes because I could not get that sound from.
So you recorded a few notes and then you used those few notes, you sampled them into the song? Or
no, so like the base of it was the VSTs, the cello section and all of that.
Yeah.
But the main lead, like the lead singer, the lead person who's doing that, that had to be a real thing. So, we had to like get someone to play
record
it. So the same thing with the music that's being made right now. You have people who are using samples. A sample is recorded by a real person, so that's why it sounds like it has like a thing. It sounds real.
Yeah, because I miss those like days of like when you could hear a whole riff play out rather than just like sampled notes, like kind of to the beat within a beat or whatever. You had a whole flow of a song instead of just kind of like broken up beats.
But it's just the way music has
evolved
over time.
It's a little
the medium has changed, so the process has changed.
Yeah, like when we were in our teens, music was changing, and then the 30-year-olds then would be like, "What the hell are you guys listening to?" Now in our 30s, we're like, I mean, at least I go, "What the hell is everyone listening to?" Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
it's really true. What are you listening to, Sama, these days?
Nothing specific. Just a bit all over the place. Mix of oldies, mix of new stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
What about you?
New stuff. Well, I'm mostly listening to movie soundtracks or like stuff like that. I don't know. I don't listen to a lot.
वैसे 90s का music wasn't there Bollywood?
I love 90s music. Bollywood का.
Yeah.
वो सुनता नहीं हूँ. आता है मतलब दिमाग में फंसा हुआ है. Like it's just in there. I know most of the lyrics, the songs from all 90s Bollywood movies. So yeah.
Pakistan India का मैच यार बेबी 28 को T20. Do you watch any cricket?
I used to.
Of us watch cricket.
I used to, but then like I don't know. Just one day I just didn't. Stop.
One day you're like one day match one day I decided no more
one day. Oh my god.
No, it just happened.
I don't watch cricket now. I don't know what's the state of the team. Is it how's the team? Is it like,
I don't know. I know a couple of players that are really really good. Babar Azam, who's like the captain of our.
The players, but then I was asking like, is our team doing well these days?
No, not really. I mean, we won the Champions Trophy a while ago.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
I watch a lot of F1. Anyone hear it? You're into F1.
Michael Schumacher. Chota Schumacher. Schumacher Junior. Didn't they try and have something in ये बादशाही मस्जिद या इधर लाहौर में कुछ की थी ना एक race? It wasn't like F1 race, but they had something और जाके दीवार के अंदर मारी थी गाड़ी उसने.
Really?
We should react to that. Yeah.
I've never seen this.
Yeah, they had this one thing in Lahore. I don't remember the exact place. Like, and they had those like cars and everything. और उसने जाके दीवार के अंदर मारी थी. And they didn't even have permission to do it.
It was an F1 car.
Something like that, but it happened in Lahore.
Shit. Damn.
और मस्जिद की premises के around कुछ होता.
I mean, Red Bull does stuff like that. Yeah.
I think it was Red Bull. मेरे ख्याल में उनका था.
Oh, it must have been Red Bull sponsoring we had some local drivers, right? Pakistani drivers. They must have been doing a stunt like that.
पहले मुझे याद है एक था. He wasn't like a Pakistani driver, but he was a British-born Pakistani who used to. I think he competed in the
over
F1
there
also.
And over here as well.
He was over there and over here. Yeah.
Oh man.
But
we're planning. I mean, I don't know if you guys are gonna join, but I'm Shezi and myself and you guys. We're planning a to go to the Abu Dhabi race, Abu Dhabi F1 final. That's the final race. It's in November, I think.
छोटा Schumacher आएगा?
Might.
छोटा Schumacher भी होगा.
Hey, Schumacher, good luck यार.
शायद बड़ा भी आ जाए उसको देखने के लिए शायद.
हाथ मिलाएंगे.
तुझे मिला, तुझे मैं मिलाऊंगा.
अरे क्या बात है शिगु. S for Schumacher, S for Shigu.
छोटा Schumacher कह रहे मुझे उसका नाम असल में भूल गया.
Mick Schumacher.
Mick Schumacher.
Mick Schumacher.
Yeah, I think. But yeah, he's in Haas. He drives for Haas. Yeah, Haas. It's one of the teams. It's one of the lower scoring teams.
Wasn't Daddy Schumacher driving for Michelin? Like one of the
Michelin was always the sponsor.
Yeah. So Schumacher drove for his whole career. His main career was Ferrari. That's where he made his name.
Yeah.
Before that, he drove for I think McLaren.
I'm not sure.
I think it was McLaren or Benetton. Benetton. No, his rival was. I don't know.
No, I don't remember.
I don't know the history.
I used to remember
all
the names.
Like started watching like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. So
what?
Yeah, F1.
I just started.
तू यार
हर चीज पहले करता है लेकिन छोड़ता है. क्रिप्टो भी करता था पहले.
और बताता नहीं किसी को कि oh yeah guys.
और कौन देखता है यार? ठीक है बस.
Shazad was the one who turned me on to F1. He's like, yeah, वो documentary आई है. There's a document, Drive to.
The Drive to Survive.
Drive to Survive. So I watched that. It's really good. I watched that and I was hooked to F1. I got myself a subscription, started watching the live races.
Netflix पे.
But तूने एक बार भी उस वक्त नहीं बोला कि हाँ यार
मैंने
मैं
वो
भी
documentary नहीं देखी हुई थी.
But you were already watching F1.
हाँ, but I was like पता नहीं कौन देखता है. I'm like
fucking
weird sport.
I wonder what other secrets he has inside of him. Like,
Do you watch golf?
No.
Okay.
Nah, golf is a hard sport to watch. You know,
I think it's very interesting.
it's fun to play.
You've played?
Yeah,
Yo, we should
play
go.
golf.
Oh,
Yeah,
we should, man.
Yeah,
we should.
Yeah,
But they don't have a proper golf course here.
Yeah, they do.
but
we have.
I know they have a
Pindi में
swimming
है.
there's a
range.
naval
No,
course.
no,
There's the
yeah.
Islamabad club. Pindi में भी है, Bhairtown में.
Pindi में, but you really don't want
That's
to go.
a swinging range.
No, but they have like 18 hole
Oh,
golf
yeah,
course
yeah.
over there.
It's in the gold के सामने है ना?
Senegal के सामने भी है, and then there's one वो जो उधर है Ayub, when you're going on GT Road Ayub Park के साथ.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Golf.
Rawalpindi golf course.
Top.
No.
ये I think ये वाला.
Topi Rak वहाँ
Topi
जगह
Rak के साथ.
है. Topi Rak.
Yeah.
I drive past that every time. I'm like, Topi Rak.
हाँ,
It's a
लेकिन
weird
उधर
place.
जाके हम खेल सकते हैं. My brothers remember we could play. लेकिन the only problem is like if you go and play and if you're like really bad और
They kick you out?
No, पीछे like there's a flight.
अच्छा
that's, you
नहीं
know,
वो तो
behind
हम
you
मार ही
also.
लेंगे क्या कर लेंगे
हाँ,
सीख
like,
लेंगे.
so we could go to the golf range and you know
Yeah,
shoot
that's
some
Practice करके हाँ.
practice swings and everything.
Golfers.
We used to play a lot of golf.
Who's we?
PS5.
Oh, PS5 पे हाँ.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Guess who was the best?
It was a slow
player?
game. Oh yeah. Miracle was I think
The slowest game.
the
and I
top.
was like-
You were top dog.
Yeah.
Joey was
Nice.
good also.
Yeah, but he.
But I'm
he-
not like
he
proud of
he
it. That's like the
Joey.
slowest game, you know. And I was
Yeah,
like,
it's-
So Osama,
Mm,
how's it going, man?
good.
Well.
Okay. Well,
Welp.
you want to do the outro for the episode? We're almost done.
Ooh, third
Come on, man.
episode.
You guys, fourth.
Second episode, fourth.
Fourth.
Oh shit. We should just stop saying which episode
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, let's
we
just
never get it right.
figure it out.
Oh, well, you know what episode it is.
You want to do the outro?
Alright, you guys take
All right, guys. Thank you for another episode. Whoa, thank you for watching another episode. There goes Meeru. Man, I'm gonna do something about this. You're gonna have to stop walking off like this. I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for subscription. Wow, you got it.